Well, here we are in this time frame. It has been a week since you guys have seen me in this formerly glorious attire when it comes to reacting to videos every Saturday that involved characters who we've known. And of course, this character was also part of the saga, if you will, given that most of you already recognize me for reacting to those videos on Saturdays wearing this infamous, gloriously infamous t-shirt that I would always wear when Saturday arrives. And of course, that's be the very first thing that I react to before I get to the other videos or any other videos that I have in my Saturday agenda. And here we are now, given that I kind of massively paused because, well, it has been a week since you guys have seen me in this kind of style, if you will, on Saturdays. But here I am to reveal many things in regards to that matter. Hello everyone, my name is Silverreploid and welcome to another video. This is another update video, and before you ask guys, will there be an SMG4 reaction? And the answer to that one is no, because, well, here's the thing. If you haven't seen my video from last week, I made a video in regards to a certain controversy that involved Glitch Productions. Of course, ever since it came about, and of course, ever since people have been gruesomely affected by it along with the workers. Before I get into discussing this topic, a favor that I wish to ask every single one of you, please do not, I reiterate, do not witch hunt any other people that are mentioned in this video. Otherwise, harassment and of course negative comments will not be tolerated on behalf of the channel. So the people have been affected, and of course the workers as well, in regards to how Glitch Productions have been treating one of the former voice actresses differently. Because, well, for those who already saw after last week, the former voice actress of Tari, aka Celeste, was not informed by Glitch Productions in regards to her position being replaced by a different voice actress. Which, like I said last week on my take on this whole situation, I do not resent finding more people in regards to fulfilling the same role, but the least they could do still is to inform her firsthand in regards to why she's been replaced and everything. But at the same time though, simultaneously, she was working so hard despite her current position. And ever since all that came about, it kind of got to me in some sort of way, in some angles. And of course, I stated my opinion afterwards. And of course, people have been in the comment section stating their line. And of course, how Glitch Productions have been doing almost any worker like that. This doing the same mistreatment like how they did to Celeste. And the many other people who have been pouring their heart into their amazing works after so many years. It got to me, and of course I discussed this with some of my collaborators in regards to how they were mistreating the workers, and it led me to almost crying afterwards after I talked with them about it. And by them I mean my collaborators, by the way. So we got to discussing this matter bit by bit, and of course they also stated their side of the story. Well, not side of the story, but how they felt, their sentiments towards the situation that I've witnessed on the media as well. Which led me to feeling reluctant to reacting to SMG4 and Glitch Productions further, despite them having upcoming projects and upcoming resumptions to certain series that they've introduced to us. Of course, after the controversy was addressed, the backlash was spreading like wildfire, and it was just intense. People have been retweeting, they have been sharing their innermost thoughts, they've been sharing what happened behind closed doors, given their experiences with Glitch Productions. People have been having mixed emotions, people have been resenting Glitch Productions, people have been sticking along with Glitch Productions despite the issue that it came about in the business industry. Now I can understand somewhat, well, not full, how it led to them not addressing the whole thing to Celeste firsthand before they decided to make their own call without informing her. I will never ever understand. However, after some time that Glitch Productions had remained quiet, the CEO Kevin was upfront in regards to how everything came to be. Well, first things first, it happened on Discord. How do I know? Because, well, I used to be formerly part of the Discord server at SMG4, not as a moderator or anything higher up, actually as an actual creator, content creator, because, well, you guys recognize me for reacting to SMG4. So I came across the ping in regards to the whole situation in regards to why it led to that, why Celeste was replaced without any reminder whatsoever from the company itself. I gave it a red, and of course I also gave a red to Kevin's apology that was stipulated on Twitter, or X as I still call it Twitter nevertheless. But prior to those two, I read Celeste's notes in regards to why it came to be, given her amazing and wholesome experiences as a former voice actress of Tari. And for her to come up front, and of course how she stated her opinion, it made me like deep down very upset as to how she was mistreated, how she had been like getting this treatment from them. Which led me to thinking like maybe I should just like call quits, throw the towel, reacting to SMG4 and Kevin. Even though Luke himself, aka SMG4, was not fully involved, but technically he knew, but the least he could have done was like step in, of course, prevent his brother from like, you know, overstepping, given that the situation was already worse than it already had to be. And most of you may not care about the situation that unfolded with the company itself, which I can deeply understand. Yes, I do. It led to so much that had been transpiring in the media, which is why I said that it is best to ignore the constant negativity, which is what I tried to do. But ever since all of this had popped off, all of this had been trending, given that I have been reacting to these channels for many years. The first time I reacted to SMG4, well, the first time I watched him was like years back when I was in school. Now, in regards to the reactionary proportion, aka the time that I started reacting to SMG4 videos, was a Valentine one, which was like, I can't recall, but it was 1 year that I started reacting to his videos. And from that time until now, given the year duration, I'd say it's been like over 10 years, I would say. Well, I don't know for sure if that was, well, not 10 years, I'm sorry. A little under, well, close to 10 years since I started reacting to SMG4. I know I shouldn't be critical, but like any other community, most of them can be very toxic, let's be real, because, well, you got people who like disagree with how they implement things and how people have been fawning over them, and believe me guys, I've been there. How do I know, you might ask? I'm certain that most of you have already figured it out ever since the If Mario was in episode, the certain If Mario was in episode came about, which led me to like, you know, but I'm over that now. And yes, I have been dealing with some pessimism in regards to those time frames, but it's their character, so people can like whatever character they want, whoever they like. Either way, that's besides the point. The point is, guys, what happened last week was an unexpected turn of events, given that I've been reacting to and watching these people for a long duration of time, and given these amazing voice actors and actresses who've also poured their heart into their works. I even can't let go of the time that me and Miku Fan 3000 interviewed one of the voice actors who was part of the cast in one of the amazing series on behalf of Glitch Productions. And of course, many people have voiced their opinions, even the workers there also voiced their opinions, and of course their experiences of working with Glitch Productions, and of course how it like affected them as well, let alone just the situation with Celeste, right? Now, like I said, guys, I know most of you don't care about the situation that went down with the workers and of course the people who have been like feeling indignant towards Glitch Productions. I just felt like what I felt in my guts, like these people did not deserve this treatment. When it comes to working in the business industry, after all the years that they've poured their heart into doing the works, and they just instantly like, you know, just like got rid of them. Like in my opinion, that's literally what happened with Celeste's situation. Because we've known her far too well for voice acting as Tari, and she did a damn great job with voice acting as Tari. I guess you could say that ever since all this came down in the media, I've been through so many crossroads, like figuring out what to do after all these years, given that you guys have been watching me for far too long as one of the amazing reactors to SMG4, despite the dark side that underwent in the media by many people and the many workers who were involved. As I looked back at my old reaction videos to SMG4, I was like reliving those many memories of me being that one individual who would just like sit back in my chair and of course react to the videos that SMG4 posts, and of course seeing the smiling faces of the many characters who were involved, the many characters that we adored ever since, no matter the generation of SMG4. We've been tied to doing that for so long, and after hearing, well, the thing is, guys, I look back at my memories of reacting to SMG4, given my experience, my innermost experiences with looking at SMG4 since like the very first day that I started reacting to him. And I remember it like it was yesterday. Like, it almost brought tears to my eyes. And not only that, but ever since the arcs came about, and ever since I've gotten to like have that innermost drive to actually go ahead and purchase one of the merchandise, honestly, that was one of the most cathartic and wholesome moments that I ever had in my life. Like, don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not overly mad over the situation. I'm just rather disappointed that that step was taken by them without any second thought. They could have at least informed her about the update on her position. Of course, in the aftermath of all the stuff that went down within the week, Kevin himself came out with an apology statement in regards to the addressing of the effect, how the workers were affected, how they were mistreated, and everything else. And he said that he was striving to do better, but one thing that he missed was addressing the fact that Celeste was replaced without any hint of reminders or anything else. That's what got to me and most people. And you might ask me, will this deter you from reacting to SMG4 even after the controversy unfolded? And my answer to your question is, if you guys were to ask me, I'm just unsure at this point, because, well, I mean, don't get me wrong, back then, before all this stuff had unfolded, I loved every hint of it, despite what people felt at the times, right? But I would never actually anticipate them actually, like, I just don't know right now, guys, because given that they had a lot of crazy series going on, Meta Runner, The Amazing Digital Circus, Sunset Paradise, and now the finisher of Murder Drones, what really had me between two stools is the fact that they have more crazy stuff coming for us, not to mention the season finale of Murder Drones coming up very soon. And now this pops off. Like, it just like had me like in an unsettling status. Period. Like, I really just don't know what else to do. Like, I felt stressed, I felt upset, I felt like a hint of disappointment, given that based on what has been stipulated in the media from the people who were affected themselves, it's just like, I just don't know what to do, guys. I really don't. Maybe at some point in the future, if they were to address the situation in regards to Celeste, then I would give that a change of heart. I would actually give them a benefit of the doubt again. I don't want it to lead to where, like, I had the most terrible experience reacting to SMG4 after a long time, after you guys have been knowing me so damn well for reacting to SMG4 for a long time. Because knowing you guys who've been watching my reaction to SMG4's videos, even though they weren't all that, you know, up to par pretty much, because, well, you know how YouTube's algorithm is nowadays. But given that, despite that, you guys still love me for who I am, let alone just reacting to SMG4. I'm not going to say full-fledged that I resent SMG4 altogether, even though most of it had nothing to do with SMG4 himself. But the fact that Glitch Productions actually, even though SMG4 is affiliated under Glitch Productions, even though Glitch Productions had most of what to do, what happened with the workers and everything else and yada yada yada, I still think they should have at least exercised this with caution and, of course, think this thoroughly, pretty much. So yeah, I guess you can say that I'm currently on break for like a few weeks until the light sheds, and of course they come out wide open with the full-fledged truth, let alone just the apology statement on the media. So yeah, guys, even though you haven't seen me last week reacting to SMG4, and of course almost the future times reacting to SMG4, to say the least, I still have this because, well, I love this character. I love it so much, and it takes me way back to a few years ever since Meggy's Destiny was released, and they brought a lot of amazing and wholesome moments, even though they were star-crossed. But for this to come forth, the fact that a lot of people and workers were affected by this sort of situation right here, on the outside, it's like, they're better than this. They're way better than this. But deep down inside, I don't want to let this go. I don't want to let these bonding moments that I have with you guys with SMG4 go, even though some may still resent SMG4 and Glitch Productions. Everything that we've been pouring our heart into, I don't want to let that go, pretty much. But at the same time, though, they still could have done better. They could have analyzed the situation calmly to where all this wouldn't be crumbling. Like, it's just not how a business is supposed to operate. So, making this a long story short, I've been thinking this deeper and deeper last week, even though I have been, like, telling you guys about my side of the story, even in my community posts. And I just wish they would do better. So guys, with that being said, that is my update. And until there's a shed of light, I will like throw in a towel for now, reacting to SMG4. And of course, well, hopefully before they release the new episode of The Amazing Digital Circus or Murder Drones, they'll come clean. They'll come fully clean. Let alone just the statement in the media as to why it led to the workers being affected. And of course, what they can do to better themselves to prevent this misfortune from transpiring ever again, so that way people can like be a clean community. Even though most communities nowadays have ups and downs, but even despite that, I wish they would like come clean and of course address everything from point A to point Z, not point A to midway or almost close to point Z, but the full-fledged completion, if I'm making any sense here. So with that being said, guys, I want to make something clear here. Just because what happened with Glitch Productions and of course SMG4 that involve people who have been affected gruesomely by their mistreatment, it doesn't mean I feel resentment towards you guys' statements, because I read every one of your statements in regards to the matter, because I asked you guys to give your take on the situation that had transpired last week, and I fully understood your statements, and of course it led me to thinking this through and through on what to do, like what will be the future of me reacting to SMG4 and Glitch at this point. And like I said, guys, I'm going to think this through even more, and hopefully they'll come up with a statement before they release anything on Glitch, because, well, knowing them after a long time, they've been on a roll for some time now. But for this to come through, and for the people that we loved who have been affected by their work industry attitudes and everything that's been cast upon them, for this to come about, it like shattered me. Not full-fledged shattered me, but like, you know, just in certain levels of disappointment. But hopefully in due time, they'll think this thoroughly, and of course they'll remember their mistakes and everything else. So with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video and trying your hardest to understand my points and everything. And I'm still gonna think this through in due time. But for now, guys, I want to thank you all so much for the amazing streak, the amazing ride of racing to SMG4, even though I'll be at a bit of a stopping point right here. And yeah, I just hope and pray that things will work out right. So with that carried out, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed and of course find this video informative by me as to why it led me to like feeling a little reluctant to reacting to SMG4 or Glitch. But hopefully they'll like remember their mistake and of course do better. Even though mistakes happen, this still like it really hit to the soul. But even so, mistakes still happen, but the least they could do is still analyze fully and of course think twice before they start making their move, because one slip up can lead to many heinous outcomes. Like this video if you enjoyed, leave your comments down below to tell me what you think in this video, and of course subscribe for more content if you're new with the notifications on. And before I go, guys, a few things I want to announce before I take my leave for now. I want to give a special shout out to two people on their birthdays today. Dear sis ThunderBuddies01 and Lucia. Make sure you give those peeps, amazing peeps, a shout out for their birthday today. And secondly, later on this evening will be a live stream of streaming Big Run, because well, the Big Run wave is currently underway as of now, so you will definitely expect me live streaming Big Run on Splatoon 3 later on this evening. Almost the same time, depends on what I have in my hands, but I'll see you guys later on today doing some more Splatoon 3 live stream. And yeah, with that being said, guys, there are more to come soon. This is Silverreploid signing off. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for watching. I will see you guys later at the Utopia. And yeah, with that being said, I love you guys and take care of yourselves. Have a blessed and safe weekend. And yeah, that being said, I'll see you guys later. If you love music, and if you would like to partake in support of my channel by purchasing music, please refer to my song list down below. Hey guys, Silverreploid here. I want to thank all of you for watching this video. Please smash on the like button, subscribe for more content if you're new, and please turn on the push notifications. And also, please make sure you check out my other videos or any video on display and show tons of love and support for not only me, but to those who are also involved. Have a great one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!